How you doing, Modern, mate? I appreciate you coming to the live stream, man. Honestly, you're a legend, sir. I've been noticing that the past wee while, mate, that you've been popping up, man, eh? Like every live stream I'm doing, man, so thank you for your support, mate. Honestly, you're a fucking OG, mate. Just give me a little second, I'm just going to sort out a couple of things, Twitter, put it on Facebook, stuff like that too. Do you know, I've just noticed there too, right, because I put a link to this back out on YouTube, right, and I made a short last night of this game, one of the boss fights, and it never did like as good on views, right? So I took it down, did it again, and then I put it back out there on like in your community post on Twitter, on YouTube, and it's saying it's not publicly available. I just had a look there right now because I was posting this live stream out there. But anyway, let's get into this anyway. I hope you have a good day, Modern, mate. You're a legend, bro. I'm doing alright, mate. Thank you for asking, pal. Oh, wait there. We'll go for Modern. Right, okay, that's no problem. I hope you have a good day, mate. I know that you were mentioning that you've got football with your friends this weekend. So I hope you all have a good time, man. Is there any actual football on this weekend? So we put it in the black and white version. In fact, I didn't notice I had it on that. Might need to start that again. It's the same up here too, mate, where I stay. But I'm literally not that far away from you, to be honest, mate. Weather has been terrible, sir. But that's just typical Scottish weather though, mate, eh? So why have I got the black and white filter on it? I know I was actually thinking about doing this, but...
So, your uncle.
I don't know if I can go back and change it.
He's possessed.
Wow, that's too bright. Hold on.
Something like that.
Right, let's start this again.
He says a dark man is following him.
Right, give me a second, we're going to start this again. Because look at that. You can't really play that. Extra, classic noir. Just put it to normal, in fact. Right, sorry for cutting through that cutscene there. We're going Emily this time. Aye, that's crap, mate. That's crap. Hopefully we do start getting the good weather soon, mate.
It's so quiet.
Like,
where is everyone?
Next month.
It's a big place.
Usually it starts getting a wee bit nicer, eh? So hopefully we do get some good weather in soon, bro.
I'll have a look.
So, you're hurt and you're going around having a wee look around. Right. See, when I completed this game, I had a wee look to see if it's basically the same. Like, there's not much of a change to the game, but apparently there is. And if you play it on the hardest difficulty, you'll get a different cutscene. I don't know if it's at the end or whatnot, but we're going to find out. I want to platinum this game, right? But I felt like the last playthrough we did there was too easy. See the enemy? It was like 3 headshots and they were dead. So I did say that in the last live stream when we played as Edward. Or David, sorry, David. That I was going to do it the next playthrough on the hardest difficulty. So this is technically all the same still. this here anyway. Let's go through here. Right, see, I don't think we came out this way the first time with that guy. In fact, I did. I did, in fact. And she's got a better gun as well. Look at that. I noticed that the first time too. So it goes off when you get close to it. See, I didn't go too close the last time. I didn't want it to jump out and nibble on me. Nibble these nuts. Whether can we open this yet? I don't think we can. No, it's padlocked. Moving on. Thank you everybody for being here though. Absolute legends, and I hope you have a great weekend. After this live stream, we're gonna live stream You Fucking Bastard. That was a cheap jump scare.
This must be older than Derceto. They've built the house around it.
I kicked your ass. I kicked your ass. You fight this at the end, by the way. Spoiler alert. I'm going to do a live stream with a couple of my mates on Helldiver tonight. I usually do Warzone at the weekend, but I don't think I'm going to do Warzone tonight. Anything else around here? Don't think there is right enough. Sure, aye, it's down at the bottom one, aye, that's right. Moving on. Such a shame that the black and white tint filter, whatever you want to call it, didn't look that good. Because I did want to do a live stream with that as well. I want to go back and do Ghost of Tsushima that way.
I'll just take this.
Aye, to me.
Every day your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth, or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gris-gris. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected.
Right, so this is
She
all
says
the same.
the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around. That the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again.
Alrighty then. Well, we know how that plays through. So, she's telling porcupines. I don't know if it's just different interactions with the characters in the game, but I did hear that there is like a different cutscene. I don't know if, like I said, I don't know if it's at the ending of the game, but my throat's starting to go, man. I don't know what's going on with it, man. I'm looking forward to Helldivers though. I did the tutorial part for it, and me and my mate and my brother-in-law we're going to jump into it later on. I'm going to do a wee live stream with us. Is that a book there I can pick up now? She just got slapped in the face with a bit of meat there, walked right into it. Although she's probably used to that. Moving on. Go through here now.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
So great, just went over there. Right, we can't go through there now, that's the bathroom, but in fact, let's check if anything's in there, because I forgot. I've got memory like a goldfish. To me. Nothing else, let's go. Hold up. Where is it? There it is. Sorry, we're getting chat back up there. Right, okay, thank you.
What's this?
Right, that doesn't go there. Did we open that the last time, in fact, this box? I don't know if we did.
Sunday, June 22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
I need the key.
I was just putting this on Facebook again, because I've got a Facebook group as well for people to join, so I was just putting that on that. Moving on. Right, let's do it. I'm good now, let's get this sorted and smash everybody. See, a lot of people are saying this game is boring, but I don't think so. I'm a big survival horror person though. I love games like this. Alan Wake 2, topic, like that's my game, like that was the best game I played for a long time. Other than the Resident Evil 4 remake, that was really good too, but
President Hoover raises tariffs
Alan
on
Wake
over
just smashed it
20,000
out of the park
imported
for me.
goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter.
I need the key.
Right, I know we need to go and get him, but I'm just having a wee look around. It's basically the door back there, right, so we can't go anywhere else. Same upstairs, I don't think we can go upstairs. I think it's all locked. Because it's that door, as soon as we go to that door, it opens. Oh well.
Wait, don't.
Excuse me?
Right, so this
Do
is
you know where I
different.
can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Of course not.
McCarthy, what are you doing? I told you not to lose sight of the girl.
Don't you worry, Mags. I'll find that little rascal.
Who are you people? What are you doing here?
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. His name is Jeremy Hartwood.
What are you doing, child? You shouldn't be alone. Go find McCarthy.
Who are you? Are you here for the Fay Dodo?
Go upstairs now.
My name is Emily Hartwood. I'm
Right,
the
so
niece
this is
of
a
Jeremy
different
Hartwood.
encounter.
This is Detective Carnby.
The police? Why are you here?
No, I'm a private investigator. Sorry to bother you. My client's worried about her uncle. He's a patient here at Derceto.
Can't. Jeremy has gone missing. If you leave your information, I will make sure to contact you.
Wait, he ran away?
No, he won't leave the house. He's around here somewhere, and both of our orderlies are looking for him.
That's unacceptable. Where's Dr. Gray? I want to speak with him immediately.
Fine, I'll ask him. Wait here and don't touch anything.
Shut crap, old gate. I'm watching you too.
Do you want to see Jeremy's room?
Can you show us?
Follow me.
Alright, so this is totally different compared to when you played David, this part. I was going to do this last night, by the way, but I was just so tired, by the way. And I know, well, it's Friday today, so the weekend's
you.
always the busiest for content creators and live streamers, so I want to just take the night off, even though I live streamed yesterday.
Strange
but
kid.
I usually try and do two.
Let's look
one
around, see
day.
what we can find.
Right, so aye, that was a different interaction than what David got. Right, we're missing a puzzle part. In fact, it's still in this room though.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity, staring directly into the face of that demonic
I see,
sultan
this is all
would
just the
surely
same.
sunder time itself.
I thought we would have still got some
Would you
different.
look the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi? back from the beyond. Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Signora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
Right, we can't open that yet. Right, that's top, bottom. Yeah. Hold on.
Have you ever seen anything like this? Looks like a talisman.
You mean like this one?
Can you find me a knife to cut the canvas? I want to take this with me.
You want to take the painting? Sure, I'll find one.
I found this tube as well. Should keep it safe for you. Do you want to carry it, or should I?
That's me back, everybody. Sorry about that there. The fire alarm went off there.
I'll take it. Thank you.
I'm at my old one.
We're done here, right?
My old Jen's house.
I'm not sure.
My mum's house. Because
I don't know how to do any of this.
I've not got any electric.
Listen, I think we should talk to Dr.
And
Gray.
mention I don't get paid
He must know
until
something about what's going
Monday,
on around here.
so
Okay.
I'm here so I can live stream.
Let's do that.
Come on, I don't want to be here all night.
Detective Carnby? Where did... What on earth is happening? What is this place?
That's me back, everybody. Sorry about that, and sorry if you heard that beeping in the background. It was the fire alarm. Couldn't get it to turn off there, man. Fucking... I'm still hearing the ringing in my ear. Right, moving on. Honestly, I'm still hearing that ringing in my ear. Right, there's one right at the corner here. It's a cheap jump scare. Right, I've got to remember I'm playing on the hardest difficulty too, so I can't just run in and John Wick it. Whoa. They aren't that tougher, to be fair. Sit yourself down, soldier. Right, they're not that tough, to be honest, compared to standard mode. I was expecting more.
This can't be.
One bullet left. May as well just heal up the now. Right, we go in here. Literally, I can still hear that ringing in my ears. I love this. Sorry, but that's probably the best part of the game. That you can ring the bells. Oh Jesus, he chokeslammed us there.
Is that you?
See, this didn't happen when you were a guy.
How'd you get here?
I was back at Dorsetto, looking for my Uncle Jeremy.
Jeremy's your uncle? I didn't know.
Why would you? You're still working at Dorsetto?
Yeah, both me and Lotta stuck around. We're real orderlies now. You remember my sister Lotta, don't you?
What happened, Batiste? How are we here?
You know about the dark man haunting your uncle?
I'm familiar with his mental state.
I think we all in his head somehow. Because these streets are real, but they're not like on any map. Nah, this is like when you remember something, but in the wrong way.
Do you know how to get back to Dorsetto? I'm not safe here.
Truer words have yet been spoken, Mrs. Marcus.
Don't call me that. It's Miss Emily Hartwood. There's no reason to call me anything else.
I'm sorry, Miss Emily. I'm just trying to tell you like it is. This place ain't safe for no one. There's evil hiding in the dark.
How do I get back?
Only Jeremy knows how. He has this juju necklace guiding him.
You mean this talisman?
Mm-hmm.
That
just like
talisman can go and fuck itself.
Ever since he got it from Miss Jackson down the street.
You know where it came from?
See, with the puzzles
Have you been there?
with that,
I
it's
was
just
there
so
no more
annoying.
than 1 hour ago looking for Jeremy. Locked it up to keep the ghouls from getting inside. You can have the key if you want.
Thank you. I'll take a look.
Stay safe, miss.
Emily couldn't understand where she was, but it felt like a waking dream. Baptiste, who she vaguely remembered from her past, claimed to work as an orderly at Dorsetto. He was also looking for Jeremy, and seemed to imply that he was chasing him through Jeremy's own mind. Maybe This wasn't Emily's dream, but Jeremy's, and she was trapped inside somehow. Baptiste suspected that Jeremy was in some control due to a talisman that he had been given by a Miss Jackson, a name Emily recalled to be one of the many voodoo witch doctors in the French Quarter. In hope to find a way back to Deseto, Emily set out to find Miss Jackson's place.
Are you staying here?
For a while. Want to see if Jeremy shows up.
My weapon broke! This must be Miss Jackson's place. Let's see if we can find out more about Jeremy's talisman.
The talisman puzzles though. I know I've said it already, but fuck them right up the shite pipe. Right, no, nothing else in here.
It looks exactly like Jeremy's talisman.
Right, that's me just got my dinner there too. 2 minutes team.
I think it's meant to hold the talisman.
Aye, these puzzles are so annoying by the way.
I'm not sure what numbers I should use. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
Dearest Emily, Deseto is the prey of evil, and now they're all in on it. The staff and all the patients are nothing more than a mindless cult set to awaken the bayou. I see now that it was wrong of me to try to survive the madness of the Dark Man.
Where's the one?
What's that picture in the glass? Where is that?
Good to see you again, Miss Hartwood. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. She also alerted me that you brought a detective with you. I'm very curious to hear what this is all about. You don't remember me, do you, Miss Hartwood? We met at your family's house in the Garden District, when your uncle was about to be admitted under my care.
No, I remember. Sorry. I'm not really feeling well.
Oh, well, in that case, have a seat. Let me make you a drink. I don't seem to have made much of an impression on you. On the other hand, I can vividly recall you and your parents.
Because of our cheerful disposition, I'm sure.
You are far too intelligent to think that. You come from a joyless family, Miss Hartwood. The only amusement I took from my visit was discovering that the young lady's drink was an old-fashioned.
Very astute. Is that supposed to make you seem attentive or intelligent?
Whatever you prefer. Are you ready to tell me why you are here, Miss Hartwood? And why you brought a detective?
I received a letter from my uncle. He seems certain that he was in danger here. If I find out you're treating him badly, I'll be taking him back with me to New Orleans.
Really? Is he going to live with you in your tiny garçonniere? That would be a spectacular way to ratify your spinsterhood. Because you are well aware that your father would never let him back in his house. No, I have it. Maybe you can bring him back up north. You've been wanting to move back for quite a few years, haven't you? You always preferred your mother's side of the family. Jeremy is free to leave with you. I won't object. However, there is one problem, as you might have learned. He is, in fact, missing.
Do you know where he could have gone?
No, I'm afraid I don't. I have my staff looking for him. I'm sure he will show up eventually, especially if he learns that you are here. He is quite fond of you.
What can you tell me about his condition? I never heard a proper diagnosis. What is your medical opinion of him?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, depressed, even. He suffers from a perceived lack of order in his inner and outer life. He constantly complains about events not presenting themselves according to their divine nature.
And the Dark Man?
Hard to tell if it was ever anything specific. Jeremy uses the Dark Man as a psychological scapegoat to avoid facing the truth that he is in any way at fault.
You don't think there can be any truth to the Dark Man's supernatural existence?
Why would you ask that?
Can we ever be sure?
If the Dark Man is some sort of evil presence that is in possession of Jeremy?
Well,
I assure you, any evidence that you experience supporting that claim is purely delusional. Don't get caught up in mass hysteria, Miss Hartwood. You wouldn't want to take your uncle's place in this hospital, would you?
I'll be leaving now, Doctor. I need to keep looking for my uncle.
Do so, Miss Hartwood. I'll let you know if he shows up.
They're all quite arseholes to her, compared to when you're David. Like, they seem kind of nicer to David than they do to Emily. How you doing, Wes, bro? I appreciate you coming to the live stream, dude. I hope you're having a good day, man. And what, you got planned for Friday, mate?
God, I'm glad to see you. I was afraid you had left.
Me? You're the one who just disappeared.
Aye. I want to play it
hard
2
to
times
explain.
because we
I
get
think I
different
blacked out.
interactions.
It was like I went
to the
somewhere
game.
else.
It's okay, miss. You're
I think the
clearly
story is all
upset.
the same, though, to
No,
be fair.
it's-
But,
I don't know
pardon
what's
me.
happening.
It's a very stressful situation.
And I'm playing it
for
on
you.
the hardest difficulty, mate,
Ugh,
because I want to try and
no, you
platinum
don't
this game.
understand.
Just take a deep breath.
Just
Hey,
having my
sit
dinner
down,
then out
smoke some of the
to team.
Perique. If you want, I could even drive you back to New Orleans. I just want to have a talk with Dr. Gray first.
Having a
want to
chicken
stay.
dinner.
I found a talisman
Carrots,
just like the one in the
broccoli,
painting. I think I
tatties,
might be able to figure out where
potatoes.
Tarawea is,
The
where
shebang,
Jeremy
man.
wanted to
Can't
go.
beat it. Can't beat your
That's
mum's
great.
dinner.
Just stay out of trouble, okay? Let me handle the investigation.
I'm not crazy, Detective. Not yet.
Okay, catch you later.
So are you still... Have you still not caught that moose yet, mate?
If a
I remember you
talisman
were...
like this can open up doors between the
I
French
remember...
Quarter and Derceto,
Fucking hell, sorry.
then maybe
I remember
Jeremy's
you were
hiding in
saying,
some strange
when you
other
were
world,
with
like
Hamish,
Tarawea,
one went right
the
by
place
you
he
when you were
mentioned in the
fishing.
book. No matter where he is, it's clear that my search won't be limited to Derceto.
Wait there, I'm going to show you something too, extras. This is the characters from the 92 original. But I ain't playing it that way. No, even maybe. Wrong one. Right, moving on. So, what you up to tonight, bro? Are you out with the lads? Where's mate? I was going to do this last night, by the way. See the second run of it, but I was just too tired. Yeah.
Despite making a fool of herself in front of Dr. Gray and Detective Conby, Emily felt surprisingly invigorated. She felt absolutely sure that it was her manipulation of the talisman that had brought her back to Derceto. Jeremy mentioned 2 items in his commonplace book that somehow connected him to 2 more dreams, or whatever they should be called. If Jeremy had 2 more worlds open to him, then maybe he would hide there if he was scared. Or maybe he found a way to Tarawea, the place Jeremy so desperately wanted to visit. Excited to follow up on her clues, Emily set out to find the old clock and the boiler.
Aye, because they're having Ramadan right now, aren't they, bro? I know that too with Sam and Hostile, who I get games with on Warzone. They're Muslim too, so aye, I know about them fasting right now. Is Ramadan nearly over, bro? I know they've got Eid coming up as
Looks
well.
like some kind of rot. This looks like the thing that held the talisman in the French Quarter, but it's broken and missing some pieces.
The old clock was an intricate machine with eccentric astronomic motifs, but nothing appeared particularly unusual to Emily. But then she discovered a large decorative plate that reminded her of Miss Jackson's ritual bench, where she had configured the talisman to open the door back to Deseto. The clock's plate had unfortunately been sabotaged, but if she could piece the plate back together, she figured she would be able to repeat the procedure and maybe open up to another world.
I'll tell yous boys, that dinner, and ladies, because I know a few ladies watch my channel, that fucking dinner was awesome, by the way. I'm at my mum, I'm at my ma's house, because I've no electric,
Emily's here.
and I don't get paid until Monday, so I want to be here so I can live stream.
Emily's here.
Can you beat your mum's cooking though? Right, moving on. Aye, that's right, they go by the moon, that's right, mate. Sam was saying that to me. The first sight of the moon, and then Ramadan starts. So, I didn't know it was 4 weeks, so mate. I'm trying to learn some more stuff, like about the religion and the Quran and stuff like that as well at the moment, mate. And same with like Christianity and stuff like that too. I want to learn some stuff like this because I do, like, I've always admitted it, I've always said it. I believe in a God. I believe in a higher power, but I don't know about, sorry, burping there just about my dinner. I don't know what one's right for me, you know. But what everybody needs to remember as well, it was the winners in history and that wrote the books, you know, so I don't know if you can fully trust the books, the holy books, and I'm no shitting on anybody's religion, just saying, it's just my opinion at the end of the day. But I'm trying to look into the Quran and the Bible, like Christianity, stuff like that now too. I've just been in here because I do want to learn about people's religions and that, and it's all knowledge as well. So Sam's been teaching me some stuff about the Quran and
I need the key.
Stuff like that too, right? Wait there. Is that no for this down here, in fact? I like the story of this game though. I'm seeing a lot of content creators saying that this game is boring, but they're no people that really actually really sit and enjoy or play survival horror games mainly. They're like RPG kind of people and stuff like that. They're not known for survival horror. But like, see JJ, the person I talked to from Residents of Evil, he's even enjoying this game as well. I thought it was quite good. Some faults to the game right enough, but it's a good start to bring back a franchise. Like, they're on the right path.
Good evening, Miss Hartwood. That is your name, isn't it? I would be terribly
And sometimes the
embarrassed if
graphics
it
do
wasn't.
look good, but sometimes the
You're right.
graphics look bad
Emily
as well.
Hartwood, Jeremy's niece. Nice to meet you.
Ruth Talon.
Right, see, I didn't even know that as well, Wes, mate.
Is that Perique you're smoking?
But
How terribly quaint.
I do want to learn a
Maybe
lot more,
so.
mate. Eh?
But I like it.
Like, I respect all religions.
Would you care
know
to
what I
share
mean?
some?
Like, everybody's beliefs.
Smell is making me feel very
I respect it.
nostalgic.
So, I do want to... I've even been thinking about buying a Quran and a Bible as well, mate, so I can just read them through them all. But Sam said that to me to try and find a good imam or a good scholar, because you can, like, the Quran, you can interpret, I can't say the word, you can read things wrong or something
Is
like
it
that
all that
along
you
those
hope
lines.
for?
So it's good to get an
I enjoy
imam.
your light mockery,
But she was telling me
Miss
to go down to a
Hartwood.
mosque
I can tell
near
we
me,
would make great
and there's
friends.
one literally 5
How
5 minute
flattering.
walk from where I stay
Too bad
as
you're
well.
locked up in this place.
And I have got
Your
a couple of Muslim
insincerity
pals
is
right enough, so
really
I've asked them to
refreshing.
take me, like,
I
but
wish you were mad
don't
as
know,
I
I feel
am.
quite
Then
like
you
I'd
could
maybe be
stay.
disrespecting,
Give it a few
even
years
though I
and
wouldn't
might
mean
just
to,
be.
but I don't know, I feel
Lunacy
like
is one of my
that'd
family's
be
few
maybe a bit weird
privileges.
and disrespectful if I went down
Oh,
to the mosque.
good. I'll be looking forward to it.
You don't know anything about what happened to Jeremy, do you?
Everyone here is really strange, and it's hard to know what to make of anything you hear.
Especially you psycho
Occasionally, it
bitch.
sounds quite exciting, though.
You're strangest.
Good versus evil and all that. I'm sorry, but I don't think I have anything useful to share.
It doesn't matter. Thank you for the much-needed break.
Bon voyage?
That's Gracie's mum, isn't it? The wee ginger lassie's mum. I don't want to go into the story just in case anybody's not, like, people here haven't seen the full story yet. I don't want to spoil anything, but she's one evil, evil cow, her, right there.
Emily felt surprised by how much she enjoyed the company of Ruth. There was something familiar and friendly about her, like they were old friends that simply forgot about each other.
I was going to live stream Warzone tonight as well, but I'm thinking I'm just going to go and do Helldiver tonight. Me and my brother-in-law and Craig, who's been in chat sometimes,
by Lord
but
Boleskine.
I do PlayStation Share with, he
It's
bought
actually
it,
not bad.
so we might go on that tonight, and then I might be doing a live stream with Johnny and Walter. I'm just waiting on Walter getting back to me, but he's very busy because he's going to be flying to America this weekend for his fight in the 6th of April.
The land was considered difficult for industry
Fuck,
and was sold for only
there.
$30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Perique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years, as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legrasse of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
That's alright though. Did you say it was your uncle who was a man, mate? That would be actually pretty handy, and like you said, for any questions you've got. And that, if I had an uncle like that, mate, I'd just pick his brain. I really would, because I like to learn all different things, like I said, it's all knowledge, man. Right, I can't wait until I get you, bad boy. How's she gonna handle this Tommy gun, man? That recoil is something else. Right, okay, I remember this.
What is going on here?
See, I like how it does this, it just switches things up on you, like this, unexpectedly.
Everything's back to normal.
Sorry. Are you here, Craig? Let me know, bro. You just text me there, because we're going to be doing that Hellblade soon, eh? I wanted to try and get a good few hours in of this to start with though, but... Right, moving on, because there's nothing else here. Is it down this way again, in fact? No. Aye, but see, the next time I get a wee bit of money ways, mate, I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy a cran, mate, the book, and then try and get the Bible. I was even looking up last night, I was on YouTube looking at the Book of Enoch. I don't know if any of you know what that is, but apparently it was a part of the Bible, and it goes right in about all the giants and the fallen angels and stuff like that.
What are you doing sneaking around? You almost scared me to death.
No problem, Wes, man. I appreciate you stopping by, bro. And I hope you have a great night, mate.
I wouldn't have guessed
I'll give you a wee text later on, like after I do Hellblade. Hellblade. I mean Helldivers. I can't actually wait for Hellblade 2. That's going to be such a good game.
I have a feeling Derceto is cursed.
There are several players with stakes in this game. Derceto isn't cursed or blessed. It's a battleground. And it would all be a lot better if you could get your uncle out sooner than later.
That's all I'm trying to do.
I wish you the best of luck, Miss Harwood. I really mean that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to look after my gumbo.
That doesn't sound that nice at all, gumbo. Like, we've never had that over here. I don't know what it's like. I know it's big over in America. Or it used to be big over in America. But I don't think I'd be trying that shit, like.
The housekeeper buried something in the flower patch, beneath one of Dr. Gray's windows. She was singing in some Creole language, performing a peculiar bourgeois voodoo ritual. Certainly not an unfamiliar sight in the French Quarter, but voodoo had never felt this bitter to Emily.
You can keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
It worked.
You don't say.
Now what's this? What's that?
Right, we need to turn the water on, I think. In fact, hold up.
It's another piece of broken plate.
Moving on. Put that up there too, in fact. You still there? Can I shoot you? I don't really want to chance it because I've not got much bullets. Didn't you start? I will put one right in your eye. You're lucky.
There we go.
Right, give me a wee second. I'll head back down here for a minute. Right, you can't go back that way, in fact. Moving on. Climb up them. Aye, so I don't understand why this game's getting some hate, like, because the game is good. I enjoyed the game and I'm really fussy, especially when it comes to survival horror games. I like the story of it, and people were saying it was boring, but I really disagree with that. I enjoyed this game. Right, we can't go anywhere up here. In fact, it's the other way. The game is a wee bit short though, to be fair, but it's alright, like.
I need the key.
Right, can't go in her room. Right, we can't get in that other door, can we? Don't think we've got the key for it yet.
I need the key.
Anybody there? Service.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you wanna try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is DeSeto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits. Magdalena Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at DeSeto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the first floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the second floor.
Right, so I'm really just starting to think that it's the interactions. Oh, what was that again? What was this again?
Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be able.
Wait, I'm trying to get this here.
Interesting.
Open it.
It's all the patient files except for Jeremy's. Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this. Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
There we are.
Looks sturdy.
Shut
Doubt I'll
up.
be opening this. Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll be opening this.
Oh, fuck off, man.
Looks sturdy.
Shut
Doubt I'll
up,
be
you.
opening this. Looks sturdy. Doubt I'll
That's
be
one of them,
opening
I know
this.
that anyway. But let's try it the other way. Right, I do know. Oh, man, that's going to do my head in. We'll get it though. We'll get it again. Wait.
Paul, you're right about the plates on the boiler and the clock. They have been sabotaged, and I think I know who did it. They have something to do with Jeremy's episodes and how he seems to disappear at night. Right now, it's important that you keep an eye out for any of the pieces. I want to find out if I can repair the plates. Let me know if you find any of them. Lottie.
Tell Lottie to take a look at the well in the kitchen garden.
I've been there, done that.
What a strange but beautiful room.
What was this
Are
again?
these zodiac signs? Ah, here we go.
It's weird how people used to do that back in the day, have their bed right in the middle of the room. Can't do that, man. It's got to be in one of the corners, or right up at the end, in the middle. Right, this really did my head in, this puzzle, in fact too. But it was nothing compared to the other one, so to be fair. Right, we can't do that yet, I don't think. Is it? Unless that's just for Jeremy, fucking David. Oh, it's changed. See, I love that about this game, how it does this. Just switches things up on you like that. That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, we don't need to run through that, man. We'll kick everything's ass, anything that shows up. Oh, I'm getting hit. I'm getting hit. I do need to run. You alright there, pal?
Suddenly, Jeremy's bleak dreamscape devoured Emily, drowning her in dread and darkness, only to moments later spit her out again. What had happened, and why? Was that her doing, or did someone else make it so?
I don't understand what's happening.
Right, moving on. Can we get in here yet? No.
I need the key. I think I've seen this somewhere.
Wait, nope.
There was something in the commonplace book about this.
Sorry, I've got this. I've got this. Told you, don't need that book. This is what really annoys me though.
The clock just stopped.
This next puzzle.
It's showing me something. That's just the hallway outside Jeremy's room, isn't it?
It's actually not too bad that time, to be fair. Took me ages trying to get that the first time. Right, just outside his room it said there, in fact. This is his room now. Right, we can't open that yet, I don't think, wait there. No, we've not got the key for that. Right, just outside his room it said. Just needed to walk it down a wee bit more. Sorry, I'm not scared of the dark.
Emily deserved a sense of triumph, but she was too on edge to appreciate her success. There was no reasonable explanation why the talisman let her open up this other world. Was this really happening? Or was this somehow all in her mind? There was no time to question her own sanity. She had to find Jeremy. If he was here, she thought, would she find Jeremy in the hateful mound?
Okay, let's go. This is where things start getting a bit spooky. Okay.
I did it. I opened up another dream.
But it's technically all the same. It is. See the second playthrough. Basically the same, but can you not pick the pictures up? No. Some different interactions with different characters. That's really about it. But they do say there's a secret cutscene in this game. So, and I felt like, see, with the first playthrough as David, I felt like the enemies weren't as tough. 3 headshots and that was it. So that's why we're playing on the hardest difficulty. Plus, I want to try and platinum this game as well.
May 1923, Monday. All okay, ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Can we not take that map?
I need the key.
Right, that's the door we came out of, in fact. Where's the key? Unless we need to go back through that door again. Might be able to get it later. In fact, I remember this. I remember this. Sparta kick. Oh, I've got some frames dropped down there.
Locked.
Aye, look at that. What's going on? Yeah, listen, I tamed the Loch Ness Monster. I tamed Nessie, man. You ain't got shit on her. Don't start. Right, there we go. Any ammo? Nope. Moving on. Wait, what's this? Grab that spanner as well, man. You can use that as a melee. Right, I'm sure this is when they start coming. Show yourself. I'll Sparta kick you into next week, pal. You can come back and tell me the lottery numbers. Oh, I missed something here. Typical. Listen, you don't need to keep showing me all this crap. I know how this game works now. That's what I'm talking about. Right, we don't want to jump down there right now.
Ah, here we go.
Right, I heard you. I heard you there. I'll beat the Holy Spirit into you, by the way, I kid you not. Ready to get the Holy Spirit beat right into you. See ya. Okay, come here. Power of Christ compels you. Told you. Beat the Holy Spirit into you. Don't take any nonsense.
worked.
Yeah, alright, calm yourself down, soldier. Head to me. Nothing. Right, so this didn't happen to David, that. Not that I can remember anyway. Let's go then, you big wolf pussy. Who wants smoke, huh? That's what I thought, nobody. You don't want this. So I'll keep the axe. It does this to you quite a lot though. Makes you open boxes and there's absolutely nothing in it, except from that time. Right, moving on. No, I don't want it. Coming back that. Right, you can't get in there. Right, you don't need to keep showing me this stuff, man. I know how this game works. Spirits right into your both ears. Pick that back up in fact, or get the spade. In fact, we've not used this yet, we'll use this. Yeah, you need to kick that down, so I'll use the axe again. Don't want to damage too much with my... In fact, can we just use the flamethrower? The barrel bomb. Just grab that and then fuck it.
I can break this, I just need something to hit it with.
Right, go back and grab that other one. See, one of the achievements you need to get for this, and one person has it, because it shows you on PlayStation, it's you don't drink any of your health, basically. Don't take any health, basically. That's one of the achievements, so you're going to need to do that on easy mode, 100%. Come on, come on then, let me hear your war cry. There's one just right outside there. You can hear it. Right, moving on. Right, moving on. Get away from me. Right, I feel like something's in here. I heard it, man, I heard it. It's right there. Don't hit me, don't hit me. Oh, come on, man, you're gonna waste me. Right, hold up. Right, I can't even go that way either. Pick that shovel up, man. Just pop your wee head out so I can see you. That's it, aye. A wee bit more. Give me that dome. Give me that head split. Peeping Tom. Typical. Come on. Come on, soldier. It's gonna make me waste all my bullets here. 6 bullets left, man. Be good if they drop ammo as well. Oh, I didn't see that last time, I don't think. Right, so I've still got all the stuff. Let's see all the stuff what I got from the first run with David. I've got all of that stuff, so I did think to myself, I was like, how have I not collected everything? Because I literally went in every door, scanned every room, so that's why I wasn't able to get everything. I prefer this gun as well, this wee handgun, compared to David's. Too much recoil on David's. We don't like to sneak around, to be honest. We like to just go in loud and proud, smash everybody. They spot you quite easy as well, see when you're just... Just wait, hold, hold, hold. I seen that there. That was right on me. Show yourself. Sit down, you get pooched. Who are you starting with, pal? Huh? Oh, that's still alive.
I'm out of bullets.
No shit, Sherlock. Oh shit, I didn't mean that. Didn't mean that. Oh, what? My bad, that was all on me there. I shouldn't have missed that there. That's right, you want...
There has to be a way to get to the other side.
Come here, you. Beat the holy spirit into you. Now, where was that other wee jockstrap? Did we smell it? There he is. Come on, show yourself. Ah, you don't want this smoke. fucking thought it was away there. There's another one there. Where are you? I know you're here. Like I said, we'll put the Holy Spirit into it, man, if we need to. We need to. Yep, that. I did this the last time, in fact, I just climbed straight up there and started taking them all out.
If I can get this pump to stop moving, I can try walking across.
Get out of the way, get out. I should have stayed up there, crap. Hold up. Surely do need that one from here too. Aye, up there.
Yeah.
Come up on there.
Now what? Just don't look down, Emily.
Right, take some health now too. Move on to. I should have just done the. I should have just done the hardest difficulty on the first run, to be honest, because it was quite easy. It's quite sad we didn't get to fight that too, in fact.
It's the hateful mound Jeremy mentioned in his book. Jeremy, you dropped your...
Mrs. Marcus?
Get off of me!
What are you doing here?
Trying to find my uncle.
Jeremy is your uncle?
Could you please? Thank you. And it's Miss Hartwood.
You don't remember me?
I remember you, Mr. Bois. I met your brother Baptiste earlier.
I suppose he hadn't found Jeremy either then. We spread out to find him.
Can I have this? I'm trying to get to Tarawea.
Fine, believe the rest. I just want Jeremy to come looking. We have to leave before it comes inside.
What? Where?
Come quick.
Oh, God damn my soul. I'm back at Derceto.
The dream of the grave under the cheniere suddenly vanished, and Emily found herself back at Derceto. Instead of Jeremy, she found Lottie, who, just like her brother Baptiste, reminded her of John, who died so bravely in the war. She pushed her painful memories out of her mind and returned to her investigation. She still needed to figure out what to do with the boiler.
Now this'll come in handy.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
It's another one of those plates for the talisman. It's also broken and missing some pieces.
The boiler seemed unremarkable, except for the broken decorative plating on the side. It looked similar to the ritual bench that Emily used in Miss Jackson's place to open the door leading back to Derceto. Emily wondered why it was broken and if it had been deliberately sabotaged. If so, why? Emily figured she would find out later and focused on finding the broken pieces and mending the plate.
Reflections on the Power of the Verb in Certain Texts by Juan Luis Jorge. To act is in itself divine. Even the slightest movement of our hand is evidence of our soul in motion. Yet our free will is so easily overwhelmed by the dullness of everyday life. Our actions become rote and rigid, in spite of luxury and comfort. True divinity is found in the choice of leaving the stage where we all perform. People who discover this freedom unexpectedly will be struck by the terror of this revelation and become paralyzed, or worse, turn to suicide. However, if you are able to weather that storm, you will discover that there is a divine path beyond that fear. There is a chance to dismount your destiny and make something new. Something that hasn't been planned for or predestined. There is difficulty in explaining this type of acting as it transcends our everyday choices. This isn't some banal decision choosing one career over the other, or even who I should marry. Leaving the stage, no matter how, isn't a matter of course correction. It's a rejection of the story that the creator is telling.
It's wet shut. It worked.
Right, there's still something in this room that I need to get. I just don't know what it is. Because it's still showing up pink in the room. And the ones that are pink are the ones that are usually got something in it. But you still need to find. And the blue ones is when there's nothing else there. But anyway, moving on. We'll find it soon.
The Barlow lens. Instructions. To double the magnification of your telescope, simply fit this Barlow lens to your instrument. Then operate the fine tuners to adjust the distance between your lenses. This is easily done while looking through your eyepiece. Simply search for a position where your picture is clear and appears flat. When correctly tuned, your telescope should present a clear picture with magnificent magnification.
Right, we can get into the cellar now. Right, aye, we need that other piece for it though first. Right, where was that other... In fact, hold on, let's go down here now. How can I not get in there? That's the cellar, is it not? In fact, that's where the cook bitch stays. The creepy bitch.
It's blocked.
Yeah, I just came out of that way too. That's why. Mate, didn't you start? I'm on fire. Mate, didn't start with me, pal. Who wants smoke? Nobody wants smoke, that's what I thought. I should have picked that pickaxe up. I forgot I had a shotgun there too. Back to normal again, team. Right, wait, there is it here.
That wasn't so bad.
Right, we've been in here, so it must be this one in here. I thought I had the key for that, no? Remember right, there's nothing really in here. A couple wee things, but nothing important, I don't think. I walked right into that, I forgot about that there. The first time when I did that, I turned this way, and then when I turned around I noticed the live wire there. Right, we need that as well, so we've not got that yet, have we? No, we've not got that yet.
Guess this works too.
I hear you, you don't want the smoke, pal, trust me. Get yourself up. We'll find out how hard you are. Come here, you, Sparta. Go. Aye, that's what I thought. I was going to say Sparta kick, but I ended up coming out with Sparta punch.
Jeremy? What the hell is that? What? There was a dead body in here. Did I imagine that?
The body of Deseto's clerk transformed into some eye-clad abomination before he suddenly disappeared. Surely it was all in her head. A horrible vision planted by the Dark Man.
It's wet shut. It worked. Whoa.
Right, see when we did this part with David, that woman, I can't remember her name, she was sitting there and then you end up talking to her, but it's not happening this time with Emily. Hey, hold on.
Do you teach piano as well?
Huh?
You're a governess. Did you teach those cloying Casino kids how to play the piano?
How do you know about that?
Just because grown-ups don't notice children doesn't mean we don't notice you.
Yes. I taught them some piano.
Are you any good at it?
Not good enough to play a broken one.
It fell from the attic. Brought half the ceiling down.
It was Jeremy's fault, wasn't it?
Nobody knows what happened, but you're not wrong.
Ah! What are you doing?
I'm gonna go now. See you around.
What did she just stab me with there? Or inject into me there? See, that didn't happen when you were David as well. I'm going to end this soon too, by the way, in the next like half an hour, 30 minutes, something like that. Because I'm going to get ready and do Helldiver 2. But after I do a live stream with the boys, I'll be back on this again because I want to try and smash through this second run. Try and get most of it done tonight, if not all of it. So it's going to be a late one for me, team. But that's what the weekend's all about. Right, that's where we've been. So it's going to either be that door. I think this door over here is locked. Aye, it's locked for the other side.
Ugh. There's more of that unsettling rot.
On the commonplace of evil, there lies virtue and stark irreverence, careless thoughts of luminous indifference. But blame not the beast we once were, which science so often wished to refer. Not the wicked full of sin, it is you who stand and grin. All our good intentions aside, whereupon we build our pride. Sunless solitude, follow not this corrupting light. Prophets of confidence always crashes out of sight. Hear me, for we all bear this mark. Thus we must remain, alone, in the dark.
The prick of the syringe hadn't hurt as much as the humiliation of being played by that child. Emily just couldn't make any sense of her behavior. Grace seemed amused, but not mocking. Was this just her being playful? As her feelings subsided, a second thought appeared. She wouldn't have injected her with something, would she?
Right, so the sitting room's back through this way, if I remember right. Is this the sitting room here?
I need the key.
No. It's in here. No, that because the clock just started going there. Right, I can't go that way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, it's here, is it not?
I need the key.
Right, maybe not. Right, tell me you shut up, because I don't know. I know nothing. Right, oh, that's the sitting room up here, in fact, to the right, if I remember right. But remember, I've got a memory like a goldfish, so there's that.
Come on, Grace. I'm too tired for games. I'll even let you play with my jackknife. Oh, good evening. You haven't seen a little girl by any chance, have you?
I don't think so.
You would have known if you did. The only kid crazy enough to be in this place.
She's not in her room then?
That would be a first. Always running around causing trouble. She's very hard to pin down, that one. You want a sip?
I'm good, thank you.
Well, I should be going then. Unless there's anything you need from me.
I just want to find my uncle before anything happens to him.
Oh, don't worry, miss. He'll show up. He is much too lily-livered to kill himself.
Why would he?
It's his greatest ambition, didn't you know? Take care now.
Right, so I feel like that's what it is. The interactions are different, but the story is just the same, if that makes sense.
McCarthy moseyed off to continue his search for the little girl. Emily had meant to ask why he was looking for her, but decided against it, fearing that it would just prolong an already awkward scene.
I don't like that. Especially that one right there. That one freaks me the fuck out.
So this is Grace's room.
Don't you worry, Grace. Go play your game, bleat and bellow with the others. I won't be jealous. There will be more masquerades. However, I would love it if you would finish my mask for the feast. With love, Ruth.
Cute.
That's not cute, especially when you find out what she did. It ain't cute at all. Fuck me sideways. I don't like dolls. Especially creepy looking ones like that. Right, so we've got 3. We're getting there, team. We're getting there. We just really need to find this one. And that one. But I feel like that's going to be in her run. Like in Emily's run. Not in David's. In fact, go in here now. Go in the bathroom. Anything in here I can use? Moving on.
I think I've seen this somewhere.
No, you haven't. Wait there. If I remember right, it was that. There we go.
This must be the great Cassandra Beauregard's room. I'm not sure what I expected. Maybe something more extravagant?
We never did this bit either. We tried to get this puzzle and I couldn't find one of them. And I literally hunted everywhere for it.
Miss Beauregard, I picked up your medicine at the post office today. As you understand, it needs to be administered by the orderlies for your safety. I've put the box in Lottie's room for now, and I'm sure she will find you as soon as possible. Mr. Waits.
What's that? I'm not sure. I need something else.
Right, nothing else. Moving on. The old wheelchairs though, look at them, man, eh? Belters, man. Right, moving on. Wait there, go back. Is it?
There's something missing.
Aye, we did that before, in fact. Right, so I've got another piece for. Wait there, what's that for again? You wouldn't think I just played this game a couple of days ago and yesterday. Let's see if we can go upstairs now. I don't think we will be able to, but I'm actually really looking forward to playing Helldivers later. I've not played it at all yet, but I hear it's really good. Sparta kick. Right, so I forgot where that goes. That's not in there. Don't think I'm getting there yet. Can you get in here? Ah, you can get in here. forgot where this wee thing goes, man, too. And the puzzle's not that hard to be honest. But I just can't remember where to go to get it. Is it upstairs? In here? No, I'm just going in a big circle now. Is it in Jeremy's room? No, it's not in here. Might be in Cassandra's room, in fact. This is Gracie's room. In fact, this is no Gracie's room. I think this is actually Cassandra's room. Aye, it is Cassandra's room. Time will be on. I'm gonna end this in a second team, to be honest. Right, I can do this now, in fact.
There's some aggressive-looking rot on these paintings.
The what was it again?
Artist colony.
Shut up, Hen. Let me focus.
The Pirates of Pontchartrain when I was a child.
So William, Nora. I don't think it's you. No, you either. No, you either. No, there we go, right. Nope. In fact, aye.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason. I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long. I will see her burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
I did it! I crossed the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
I see, this game did, like, a lot of people are saying it's boring, but I really don't think so when I'm right into my survival horror games. And if I thought this was crap, I would shit all over it as well. But I'm enjoying it. I have enjoyed this game. The story is really good. But I'm going to end this here now anyway, everybody. I'm going to pick back up again tonight. If you're in the UK, it'll probably be really late. It'll probably be like 11 o'clock. Well, it's not really late, but 11 o'clock UK time. I'll probably be back on this. I'm going to take a half an hour break, 35 minute break, something like that. And then I'm going to dive into Helldivers. It'll be my first time on it, and I cannot wait, by the way, because the game really remembers me of Gears of War. It remembers me of Star Wars and Gears of War. I've never been into the Star Wars stuff, to be fair. But this game looks very interesting. Thank you everybody for being here, and I hope you all enjoyed the content. Like I said, we're going to pick back up again tonight, and we're going to try and complete it tonight again as well. And then tomorrow I'll probably start it again, but do it on easy mode so I can try and get most of the trophies. Well, I've got half of the trophies already right now on the first playthrough. I reckon I'll get most of them on the hardest playthrough, this one. So the easy one, the trophy that I'm trying to get for the, so I'm going to play on easy mode, is where you don't need to take any health. So I feel like obviously going on easy mode would be best to try that, to get that trophy. But thank you everybody for being here again. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. We do all kinds of content here. PS2 games, PS1, obviously PS5, PC games, Xbox games, any kind of game if you can think of. I've got descriptions down below. In the description, sorry, my head's up my ass. In the description down below, I've got links to my Twitter and onto my Facebook. If you can think of any games you would like to see on this channel, let me know. And if I can get them at a good price, I'll live stream it. Thank you again for your time, team, and have a good weekend.